Hey everyone, it's Kevin from Strom AI. Today's video wanted to continue our series of looking at different AI tools that I use in my day to day, seeing if they could help other people as well. So today we're going to look at Claude. So a lot of you probably use Claude, or for those that aren't familiar with Claude, it's just like ChatGPT, but just no internet access. So I really enjoy this for being able to use this um, feature called Projects. And I like projects because projects is kind of a cool way to sort of organize um, different subsets or components of my work, right? So I have one about, hey, help me kind of craft my social post, help me craft, um, marketing message. And so here's one that I created as example, like for outbound prospecting, right? And so just like, with ChatGPT, we can just ask it whatever we want it to do, right? Like I need you to write a sequence about blank, right? So, what's really cool about this idea of a Claude project, though, is that it allows you to provide context to this conversation that you wanted to look up. So, in this case, for outbound prospecting and different emails that I wanted to write or messaging that I want to put together, or even if I'm putting together a prompt for something like, Clay or Flocker, or, if you use one of those enrichment tools, um, I want to be able to, I wanted to kind of steer this in the right direction. So a couple different ways we can do that. The first is we can add custom instructions, right? And this is just kind of giving Claude a persona per se, right? Like you are my expert BDR, you follow X methodology from John Barrows, or you are Morgan Ingram and you write your LinkedIn messages like this. Anyways, that helps us kind of dictate and define how we want this to go, right? How we want Claude to respond, or what we want those responses to look like, so they don't look like just your typical, you know, AI regurgitated content, right? So that's one thing that we can do. The second aspect is, or sorry, the first piece of context. The second piece of context is attaching these sort of documents or texts, whatever, and we can add, for example, a problem statement, right? So in our emails, we want to refer to, or we want to use this problem statement to being able to steer those emails. And I can kind of call this out like, hey, I'm writing this for enterprise. Can you make sure that we're aligned to our enterprise problem statement, or how we align to our solution description for mid-market? And we can do that by, if we can either just add content, upload from if we have a PDF, we can just add some rich context in here as well. Or if I say, let's look at one of our, here we go. We can also create what's called an artifact. So I'm in a conversations you see here. And what Claude does, which is kind of hard to explain, is that it'll create this sidebar area where um, it'll sort of create content for you. And that could be anything from like a web page to just sort of a scratch board for you to draft together messaging or emails or whatever you want, right? So let's say, can you create a quick email example in an artifact? So it's working on that. You see it thinking, which is pretty neat. And then it's gone ahead and provided us with this email example. And so if I'm like, oh hey, like this is pretty good, I want you to refer to this email for like the next time that we do this exercise. I want you to refer to this so I can actually just save this to our current project. So that's going to ensure that, again, this is another piece of content that we can use to then steer any of our future chats or response chats or items that we're doing with Claude related to this project. So, anyways, that's yeah, I think that's it for now. They do have a mobile app that you can use voice now, and you can sort of voice dictate, so you're not typing like I am. But yeah, really enjoying using Claude. Been a long time, fan of this. I think ChatGPT is great as well. But what really separates this for me is this ability to use these projects, uh, being able to add the context that I want so that I can really steer this in the right direction of what I want this to do. So yeah, we'll keep the tips going. What was it? NotebookLM last week, Claude this week. Um, if anyone has anything they want me to try or have questions about, let me know. Chances are I've used it. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.